Welcome back to another session. We're going to be doing the song today, "Speak, O Lord." And it's a slow song. It's real slow. Sometimes drums would just lay completely out. In fact, there's times where we'd have songs like this where the worship team leader might say, "Tony, you might not want to play anything here." It's not them saying, "Tony, don't play anything here." They're just saying you might not want to because it's really kind of difficult to find something. And I will play a very soft beat, but I chose to do something a little bit differently. A couple of things I want to mark out. Because we're singing with a choir, and we find that whether it's a choir or not, when we sing congregationals, the congregation will tend to slow the song down for whatever reason. So we want to try and make sure that the people, and this time it's the choir, are not following the congregation, they're following the music, the worship team, or the members. A lot of times they cannot always hear everything, all of the members. If there's a piano, like we have an electric piano, we have, it looks like a grand or a baby grand. I think it's a grand piano there. And if that's right behind them, then they can hear that piano. So I don't recall if they're playing this time, but one thing we are doing is that you'll notice I'm just going to be playing the simple, real slow, and I'm really keeping everybody together. I'm trying to make it like that light tinkling of the cymbal that I shared in a previous video of tasteful things, but not so much in this one. I'm doing it more, although it might seem tasteful. I'm doing it more to keep everybody together. I wasn't asked to. There were times before where I was. So now I realize that if something's slowing down or during a rehearsal that we notice that it happens, I just jump in and I'll do something like that. Not so much drums that it's if drums are supposed to be out, they're not feeling like drums are in. Because there's times where they want drums out, especially for a whole verse. So me doing this tinkling on a cymbal is really keeping everybody together. And then notice the tom-tom effect that I have. I'm going to be playing instead. It's real slow. Oh Lord, da 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 da, real slow. So instead of just hi-hat, bass drum doing quarter notes, and the hi-hat doing eighth notes, and me doing a 2 and 4 and a snare drum, which is just as boring as can be because we hear it all the time. I just chose to do it on the floor tom-tom instead, and you'll hear the effect. Sounds better in the auditorium. It sounds better on the live stream than it does right there because of the microphone and the type that we're using. But one other thing, it's a mind thing. It's speak, oh Lord, and it's talking about walking with Him. And if you want to keep people in beat, a lot of times they'll just have a drum. I remember when I was in junior high, the drum section was invited to be part of a parade for this baton twirling crew, and they wanted to try and win a prize. So we kind of kept everybody marching together. When my uncle was in the military, he was sharing, you don't volunteer for anything. Because somebody said, who has musical experience? And this guy said, I do. And they gave him this big bass drum, and he pounded on the bass drum so that everybody would hear when they were supposed to walk, when they were training them how to march. And this guy's pounding a drum. The drum is keeping everybody together. So that mindset of the drum driving or the drum marching, I chose to use the floor tom-tom. One, because I like the technique, and two, it kind of fits the content of the song. We're walking with you. We want to walk with you. We want to be with you. And so I'm using that on the 2 and 4. Listen to the difference. I didn't do anything great. There's no great skill being demonstrated here. But instead of doing a 2 and 4 on the snare, I'm doing 2 and 4 on the floor tom-tom, and it changes the whole song. I think that's everything I want to say. Yep, that's it. Okay. Enjoy it. I hope that you continue to watch these, share with friends. I got some other ideas I want to do. I want to break away from songs for a while and begin to show some skill sets behind a set. So pray for me and subscribe, pass the word. God bless, serve the Lord, make a joyful noise.